Hello everybody, it's that Ginger Kid and welcome back to the Long Dark. Now I raided this place for all it's worth. I grabbed all the tools, so I'm over encumbered enough again that I'm not going to... I grabbed all the tools that were in the gas station because I don't want to leave them in a place that's beset all aside by douchey wolfy doos. I'm going to take them with me and I'm actually going to head to the next place along here. I can't remember if it's the one with all the lumber or if it's the one with the docks, but I'll find out, and that's where I'm gonna set up. No. Oh, I had already been in here, I guess. Okay, well, whatever. Off I go then. Yeah, I'm going to head to whichever place is kind of in the middle, and that's where I'm gonna set up because I don't want to be way on the end at that cabin. Eventually I will obviously go back there, but I'm gonna kind of set up just in the middle because I want to be central, and then from there I'm going to head kind of upwards to try and loot. Was that a bark? Eventually, as a bit of channel information, eventually I'm going to start doing... Hi? No, don't fucking mind me. What the hell are you doing here? This isn't a bear area. What the fuck? Hi, Bambi. Well, I'm giving that fucker a wide berth. Because if the wolves can bring me down so low with a couple attacks, then I do not want to give Yogi 2 here the chance. I'm going out to this ice fishing hut just to see what's in it and give the bear some more time to trundle his fat ass away. And I really need to find a fucking hatchet, man. Oh, it's nice out. Nice. I'm also wearing really good gear right now. I have snow pants over work pants, over 2 pairs of wool long johns, and, you know, lots of stuff. What you got for me, car? Locked trunk? Not for my newfound pry bar. Pop. Well, that was well worth it. Is there eventually going to be something under the hoods? Because right now I know there hasn't been. It's just a picture, basically. It's just a texture. The battery. Like, maybe that's going to be a thing. Maybe later you could get, like, cables and, like, try and use the last little bit of the juice from the battery to start a fire. Oh, a thing I was trying to say before I encountered a bear and fear pooped was that eventually on the channel I'm thinking I'm going to do a face cam. I've never bothered to buy myself a decent webcam. If you're a long-standing watcher of the channel, you may have at one point seen one episode of The Long Dark done with face cam while my computer slowly ignited itself. So we're going to use this to set down some of these, the wolf hide, drop, and the gut. This is going to be my home base, by the way. Like, I'm going to alternate between here and the lake cabin. Okay. So I'm actually, like, I was thinking for a while that I was going to ditch the cloth, but I don't want to, and the only reason I say that is because, if I make myself, for example, more old man beard dressing, which I'm going to do, yeah, like that took up my last bandage, but I can make 2 more bandages. And follow this little penis of the world out, just to see, ooh, there are wolves right out there. That's not great. But there's also a deer. I'm going to grab those, yeah. I'm going to start running because I need to wear myself out a little bit more. Got 3 hours left and I'm about halfway through my fatigue meter, so... Hey! That's handy. Wasn't really much in here. So from what I've been told, harvesting or not harvesting complete wolf carcasses keeps wolves away slightly longer, which makes me kind of think, does it maybe work almost the opposite way for deer carcasses? Like if you leave a deer carcass with meat on it, I would imagine that the wolves would be more likely to want to be around there. So does it work that if you harvest a complete deer carcass that's in an area, the wolves are less likely to mill around? Like, that's the kind of stuff I'm curious about with this. Just because it seems like... It does seem like the developers of this would have considered things like that. Especially if they considered things like wolves being fearful of an area with dead wolves in it and stuff like that. I don't know where he's coming from. Okay, he is running away. Thank God. Fuck. Fresh gut. Go on my gut shelf. Fresh hide. Go on my hide shelf. So I think it was around an hour's walk from here to the other cabins. I think there's, or was it an hour from there to here? Well, you know what? I got 2 hours, so I got 2 hours and I need to tucker myself out, so we're gonna go for a little bit of a jog. I keep thinking I hear growling. It's low and like quiet enough that I'm like, where is it? But it's always me breathing or the wind. This game, especially on this difficulty where these guys can do a lot more damage, it really does leave you thinking that you might be boned every time you hear an unusual sound.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
More bullets! Dude, this is going pretty well. Well, on that front. If I can find a fucking gun for them, at least. I have to keep an eye out and grab the occasional stick. Like, I don't want to waste time breaking down branches right now, but I do have to grab sticks every now and then because I am running low, and I need them not only for being better at starting fires, but for, Oh, did I leave the pry bar there? That's the stupidest shit I've done. Oh, I think I see the docks in the distance there, so I'm not far off. So far, I've done pretty well on the waterfront as well. I should keep an eye out in general. Oh, again, the creaking sounds make me so concerned, because I'm always like, wolf! Less than 1 hour of daylight left. We'll maybe check out these next two cabins just to finish off that last little bit of daylight and that last little bit of energy. So that way I can have a good sleep. Tomato soup!
Useful.
It's in shit shape, so there's that. What are these? Trail boots? Designed to last for long distance journeys on rocky terrain. I'm going to just see what those are like. Trail boots. Condition, weight is better, and mobility is better. So those actually might be better than the combat boots, even. If I have to run into that town for supplies, I'll have a look through my my clothing first and try and find a good balance of both speed and defense. So that way I'm not putting myself in a situation where I'm easy to kill or easy to catch. I don't know why I put the pry bar away and took off without it, because it is one of the ones where you need that tool fairly frequently. Okay, so I think now I should head kind of upward. Ah, wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to wait out the storm. We'll read some more of our book while the wind howls like a dick face. Research. 1 hour. Let's see how that is. Anything? Nope, still howling away. Alright, research. 1 hour. Really? Come on. Research. 1 hour. Okay, well, it's cleared up enough that I have a, ice fishing is now level 2. Okay, so from what I recall, you can get fairly, you can get to stuff fairly easily from here. I can't remember if you can get to the big tower from this region, or if it's further away. I think it might have been further away. Oh yeah, this is around where I killed bear number 2. Ooh, more rose hips. Which is good, because apparently you need like 87,000 to make a cup of fucking tea. Maybe the campground will have a hatchet for me. That would be nice. What do we got in here? A plastic container full of peaches.
For anything.
It is annoying to me that I forgot the fucking pry bar. And like, not even really forgot, just kind of went, put this away. Was it down or was it... I think it's kind of this way. And just keep an eye out, because there could be a bear. Oh, there's a creek. So I know if I follow the creek, it leads me right to the campground. So that's good. Oh, saplings. Right? Those are saplings, right? I'm pretty sure I have the right idea of what these things look like. Fuck! I can't harvest the saplings because I don't have a hatchet. Where is the bear? Again, I'm trying not to be right in its path. It's good to get these while I actually still need tinder. I'm optimistic. I've been doing pretty good in my regular playthroughs. My biggest problem is... Honestly, my biggest problem is getting annoyed. Because when I went back to Mystery Lake, I was finding it hard to find things, but not really finding it hard to find my way back. So my sense of direction was getting better. I feel like I'm a little bit better off on that front, but I got irritated because I was like, where is the fucking pond? So I think as long as I keep myself from getting annoyed with it, I'll be able to move on. And I'm hopeful that, because I'm going to go the different direction, the way that the guy said is a way to make arrowheads. Well, I pieced it together because Robinson Lane said there's an area that is the only area you can craft certain items, and I correctly guessed that that item was arrowheads. Because I had been wanting to make those fucking things for so long, and was completely unable to. Oh, the weather is really nice today. Oh, yay, another deer carcass. Oh, and the mourner. I'm just going to circle around and see if I can find a hatchet first, because I'm really hopeful that I can get a hatchet. We're going to get the gut. Somebody commented that you should harvest, when you're harvesting carcasses, you should do it one item at a time and choose the tool that's most effective for that item. Like, it'll be way more effective to harvest meat with an axe if they're really frozen, but it'll still be better to harvest the hide with the knife. So, like, what I would do is I would just flick through the 3 after selecting absolutely everything and then be like, what can I do here? I think up here is around where that little cabin was. How much time? Oh, I probably can't tell how much time is left in the day now that it's all windy and gross. Oh no, I can. 7 hours. Not bad. Shit! Oh, why did I leave the pry bar? Okay, so, making a mental note. I need the pry bar to open lockers and trunks at both the lake, like the cabins with the docks, and the place by the campground. Mental note made, and then probably immediately overlooked. Oh, ugh. Can I eat this and not get food poisoning, please? Thank you. Wow, that was really nice of you. I already have a kilogram of cattails cattail stalks. So I should probably not worry too much about these and actually leave some. This isn't the Flame and the Flood. I don't need to grab literally every cattail I see for fear of being boned. Ooh, hey. Hey, buddy. Yes! Dude, you are my favorite corpse! How bad is the... I didn't even check. I just grabbed it in an awful big hurry. 79%. Not bad. We have a rifle cleaning kit. We can bring that up to golden status in no time. Fuck. Yes! I still need a hatchet, but I have a gun. So, I mean, I could just shoot trees down. Can I get up here? This is obviously not the way you're supposed to do this. Okay, so that's the way I went out before. And that leads you to Mystery Lake. After going on a tightrope walk through a horrifying region. So here's where the trains and shit were. Oh yeah, there's a little place. Good. So I don't have to worry too much. I can at very least find shelter tonight. 6 hours of daylight left though. That's a lot of time. How over encumbered am I? Very. Oh, and shit's getting heavier because it's getting wet. Ugh, I always forget that's a thing that happens. 39%. This lady is 39% wet, gentlemen. I'm gonna look around, see what's here. Maybe I'll make a fire outside. I don't really need to warm up, but I need to dry. Because it's taking up space in my inventory just being moist. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Wow, okay. I definitely grabbed more cattails than I needed to. 21 cattails, and I have 22 cattail heads. I need to tucker myself out, so I might as well keep going. And I know I can usually find another place. Oh, up, up. Don't sprain your ankle. Woo, okay. One thing that I think would be cool to see the developers implement, like, just as a potential thing, obviously not oh my god, the game needs this, but it would be kind of good to be able to use tinder sources as, like, a really inefficient method of, like, fuel for fires. Like, obviously, like, cattail heads would burn quick, and they'd, if they're tinder, they'd probably burn quick and hot. So they wouldn't last very long, but they'd heat stuff up really good. So, like, cattail heads, paper, like, have them be, like, options for the fuel that burn quick and hot. Like, they last less time than a stick, and you can, but they boost the heat up really fast. And the only reason I think that would be good is because then you have desperation firewood. Urban parka?
This'll come in handy.
More suitable for urban survivalists, but the extra light might help keep your kidneys warm. I don't understand that. Again, the wind is just delightful right now. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here because, again, I've gone over my recording timer. I'm going to carry on from here, head kind of back to where I was. Hopefully find a fucking hatchet. I mean, I got a gun now, so that's a really good start. But yeah, hopefully I can find a hatchet too, and then burp really loudly right in your goddamn ear. And then if I find a hatchet, we'll be kind of good to go for the conceivable future. And then I definitely have to unload some of this weight because I'm carrying a lot of shit. Anyway, if you like these long dark playthroughs and you like seeing me take on stalker difficulty and have a little bit more trouble with everything involved, then be sure to leave a like on it down below. If you have suggestions of tips, tricks, other games you'd like to see hit the channel, or anything like that, leave it in the comments section. If you like hearing my weird voice say weird things, then be sure to obey the beard and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.